Hey guys, have you ever wanted to make more money at your job? Have you ever wondered why you don't make more, even though you might have been in that position 10 years longer than anyone else? Well, I want to tell you the story about an employee I had. See, he had been in the position longer than anybody else, and he was making more than anybody else, but it wasn't as much as he wanted to. See, it's hard to provide for your family. He had a few kids, expenses keep going up and his salary wasn't going up and he was wondering why, and he kept asking like, what can I do to get a raise? I want a raise. I want a raise. I've been here longer than anyone else. But the truth of the matter is, it doesn't matter how long you've been in a position. It only matters what kind of value you can add, how hard it is to find what you do in the marketplace. So just because you've been at a job longer, say, than anybody else, if you can't add more value, find ways to do it faster, better than anybody else, you're not going to get paid more than anybody else. See, my employee, he had this common misconception that I think a lot of us have. I've been in this position a long time. I should be getting a raise, every year I should be getting a 3% raise or 5% raise or whatever it is. And, because I've been here for so long. But that's not how it works. We're never going to get paid more money until we can add more value. Because the amount of money that we make is tied directly to how much value we add to our companies or to our customers. So if you want to make more money, you need to figure out how to add more value. Or you can think about it a different way. If you can't add more value, see if you can add the same amount of value to more people. Now let's think of a doctor real quick. Think of a doctor that helps people cure cancer. Now, how many people in the world have the ability to help people overcome cancer? There's not very many. And how valuable is it to a person who has cancer to get healed? It's worth everything they have. So a doctor or an oncologist, they make a lot of money because they might solve the problems for a few people. But for those few people, the value is so huge because it's life-saving. So they make a lot of money. Vice versa, someone selling widgets on Amazon. Say they're selling a $5 widget on Amazon, but they sell 1 million of them because 1 million people love what they're selling. Think of like an iPhone case. They're making a lot of money because they're just adding a little bit of value to a lot of people. So if you're sitting in a job or you're running a business and wondering, how can I make more money? Why don't I make more money? I've been doing this longer than anyone else. It doesn't matter how long you've been doing it. It only matters how much value you're adding to the world. So either you need to gain more skills that are more valuable in the marketplace so you can add more value in the service you provide, or if you're adding just a little bit of value, you need to be able to add that little value to more people. And that's the only way you're going to be able to make more money sustainably. So anyway, I hope you find this useful. If you like this content, give me thumbs up and subscribe. I'm going to be sharing the journey that my wife and I have had as we quit the 9 to 5. So I'm a trained mechanical engineer. I worked for 5 years in corporate America. And honestly, I didn't like where I was. I didn't like the future that was for me in corporate America. Now that I quit my job and have a business online, I get to control when I work, where I work. I have 4 kids. I get to spend so much more time with them, going to sporting events, going to parent-teacher conferences. Like, I don't miss anything in their lives. I do have to work at night, but honestly, I love this life. And so my whole goal is to help inspire those of you who are stuck in a 9 to 5 that you don't like, to either quit your job, be able to start a business, or just start a business on the side so you can make more money. So anyway, I hope you like this content, and stay tuned for more. Thanks.